When the bass hit your face, you be like. When the bass hit your face, you be like. When the bass hit your face, you be like. When the bass hit your face, you be like. When the bass
Hey, good evening. Hey, the green screen's up. The green screen is up and running. Welcome back. We're on day 2 of the Blitz Masters Legends 1 tournament. We're going to be following BPS versus Loz 1 in the first fixture this evening. And then, if I've understood correctly the assignment, we are going to be seeing Nino's POV for the second. That's assuming. I did mean to check with Tolian with Wargaming. We're assuming, of course, that BPS win this fixture. Otherwise, I'm not sure unless Nino is going to be doing covering a different game. Anyway, I'm going to be streaming the first match as normal, and then the second match I'm going to be using a feeder stream to comment on top of. So we'll see how that works out. Yeah, we'll see how we go. So I was just actually looking at the prizes here and looking at all the details and everything, and I've got the overlay working for StratSketch, so hopefully when the invite comes through, it'll be alright. Yesterday we had a bit of technical issues. I haven't loaded up OBS for tournament streaming in so long. It was a hot mess. Anyway, I was looking at the prizes, and it is I was correct. I did a social media post yesterday, and it is $25,000 up for grab. Cash prizes only for the top 5. So that's quite interesting. Of course, we know. Let me just see if I can bring this up. There we go. Of course, we know that V and Eswell are eliminated, so they're leaving with 3,500,000 credits, 3,500 gold, and 35,000 free XP for each player in the team, which is, it's not great. It's better than a kick in the teeth, we're being honest. And then there's going to be a sort of, I'm presuming that there's going to be playoffs for 5th and 6th place. Because the 5th place, there's $1,000 per team. So $100 per player, more or less. We think was a nine-man roster, if I'm not mistaken. And that works its way up slowly. The prizes increase, and the 1st place team will leave with $11,000 to split between them. I'd be curious to see how that works. So anyway, we're just waiting for the invite now. It should be coming through any minute, which is really good. I'm going to try and keep my eye on the chat. Andre Lee says desert. The first map is actually, because we're following BPS versus Lost 1, the first map is going to be Naval Frontier, then Ghost Factory, and if it's not a 4-0 shutout for either team, they'll go on to Faust with a potential tiebreaker on Hellas Lagundo. I'm excited. I don't know if you're excited. Also, I've noticed I've got the green screen working, but the chroma key on OBS, because I'm in a new office with different lighting, it's a little bit off, and I can see that there's a definite, I don't know how to describe it, but there's a fuzziness. It's like it's not great. I can work on that. But the thing is, it is working better than it was yesterday, so that's a huge step in the right direction. Let me just show you the strat sketch thing that I've got up and running. That's much better than what we had yesterday. So in between rounds, I can talk you through what the green team did or could do, and then what the red team, well, the different teams, and we can draw on it, and it's good fun. So you know, that's cool. A couple of minutes to go. I hope that you're watching. If you've managed to get it to work, I hope that you are watching through the portal, so that you're getting those containers. Of course, you can only get containers through the portal if you're watching on an EU server account. That is worth bearing in mind. It has to be said. But yeah, so fixtures this evening: BPS versus Lost 1. I'm actually really interested to see how that pans out, because both teams played Eswell yesterday evening, who were eliminated by Lost 1 in the lower bracket quarterfinals. So we really have to see, because Lost 1 beat them 4-0, BPS beat them 4-2. You can't read too much into that. There's a lot of pressure on the evening, silly little mistakes, or just even the map pool itself. What's going into rotation in the different rounds can really favor or disadvantage a specific team. So don't read too much into it, but on the basis that they've both played a common opponent, that's the tournament invite. That's good. We've got 2 minutes. I'm going to keep my eye on the clock. On the basis that they've both played the same opponent yesterday, it'll be interesting to see how they stack up against each other, because I'm sure that they'll maybe have scouted each other out, done some homework on the different streams. There are a lot of streamers covering EU at the moment, which is fantastic. So they've probably, someone on each of the teams has probably done some homework and sort of seen the different strengths and weaknesses that their opponent will have. BPS looking at Lost 1 looking at BPS. If they haven't done that, I wouldn't be surprised, but I think I'd be disappointed. I think that's the emotion we'll be feeling if they haven't done that. So let's see, and the game running in parallel to ours. There's actually there's 3 games going on at the moment, so do have a look around the portal, see which matches are going on. The main one, the two what seem to be favourites to win the tournament overall, we've got QQ versus APA, Advanced Polish Armour. In the upper bracket finals, the winner will go straight through to the grand finals So these two are guaranteed cash prizes, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that's worth. That one might be worth watching. Of course, we've got us, BPS versus Loz1, and then there's Quick versus B-Love, Bedbug. We see how we go. Let me just have a look. We're just waiting now. No, I don't. Leave me alone. I don't want to platoon with you at this particular moment in time. It's a me thing, not a you thing. Okay, the invite. We should be good now. Aye. Alright. Yeah, we've got Tolyan, Pyroblast, spectating, BPS. Yeah, we've got 3 minutes to go. There's a 3-minute delay on the stream to prevent the old stream sniping, which is pretty cool. Loz1 coming into the room now. There. Is there a way to... Because I should be somewhere down here, but... We'll see. But it's the same... Oh no. Menino. Did we see Menino? We think we saw him in one game yesterday. He's rocking an APA banner. That's controversial. So the first map is going to be Naval Frontier. We've got 2 minutes to go, so I can bring up Strat Sketch. And I'm juggling too many things at the moment. My poor brain. The good news is the aspect ratio on my World of Tanks Blitz has changed, and so now we completely hide the teams with this overlay, which is fantastic. But Naval Frontier is... it's blue. Is that visible? Oh, luminous pink. Yeah, that's what we like. BPS are going to start off on the south spawn. Loz1 will start on the north spawn. It's an interesting map. Of course, you've kind of got the uphill area here out towards the where the battleships are, off in the distance in the marine environment. This is a really risky cap. There's a nice hull down a ridge that you can get under here, but there's a lot of open space around sea, and certainly a lot of fire points down into there, and even from the rest of the map there's a lot of places where you can then fire into that sort of elevated window position. B is very difficult to cap early. There's lots of lanes of fire in from the approaches into A, this spot, these approaches. It's very central, it's very risky. Probably one of the more common, at least pub strats, of course, is to push into the A corner, try and get the A cap quickly. It's a very defensible position here. You've got a lot of options for maneuverability, and typically I usually end up in a heavy tank brawling hull down around here. But we've got 15 seconds to go. We'll get rid of Strat Sketch. We'll put myself down in the corner. AMX M4 MLE 54 is just meta at the moment, as is the E50M. Bolt Carrier, good to see you. Oh, for dessert, yes. Cutlery. What, the sommelier, that was his name, yeah. Fantastic character. BPS, blue team south spawn, teeing off against Loz1, red team north spawn. Let's see how we're going. And Loz1 are bringing Kitsune in the T100 LT. There is a light tank. There's way to success. My apologies. There is a light tank for BPS. He's dropped the 4 shots on the bat chat now. And we're seeing Ghosty taking some fire. It looks like A is just completely off the menu for either team. Maybe I spoke too soon. CQ in the E50M, going up towards A. Way to success, insulating, or is he wrapping round A? That's a nice move. Is he going to go into the cap? Yeah, looks like BPS are going to try for a cap lead here. BPS have closed a bit of the HP disadvantage. Now CQ looking for shots into 322. That AMX, really nice armor profile. And we are seeing a rotation as well. Kitsune God moving into CQ. Both teams sussing each other out. It's a 1k HP advantage in favor of Lost One. Both teams just looking, vying for field position at the moment. CQ eats a big chunk of damage. BPS are hemorrhaging points here, hit points. Punisher getting punished. Punisher really just biting off more than that they can chew. Andre Lee says, let Zerd cook. I know Zerd's a great caller. I mean, he's been in the comp scene for a long time. He really knows his stuff. Lost One, well, that's the cap. And Zerd has indeed cooked. He's capped off B. I said it was a hard cap, but Zerd, with support from General and CQ and Way to Success, managed to keep 322 and Baby Potato off his back. The question, of course, now is what do... Oh, Pat got spotted up by Way to Success. Does he Kate? Oh, it's a HE. It's the lowest of HE rolls, and the other one missed. But Pat's now pushing up, looking for CQFE. CQ is low HP. That's blue 6. HP is still in the favor, almost 1.5 HP in the 1.5k HP in the favor of Lost One. CQ's lost his loader. Just having a look there. We've got a lot of track damage present on Lost One. Negligible. That's a move by 322 for Lost One, capping off B. Does General have the option? Does General have the option for the reset? He's a reverse side scraping. Kitsune tagged him with the tracer shell. There is a reset. Who did that come in from? That came in from Zerd. Oh, 322 is in not a great spot here, and there's no one really putting pressure on Zerd. Punisher might be able to... Yeah, Punisher can get an angle, but 322 is bleeding HP, and BPS are closing that HP gap. They've still got a solid cap lead. If they can shut down 322, they will be really well off, because they'll still have B, there'll be a gun up, and it will give them a really good cap lead that they can exploit. Someone's going to have to make a move. Is it going to be Way to Success? Oh, I think he was a bit slow there. Way to Success doesn't quite get the kill. But they're a gun up, but they have lost B, but they're up by about 200 cap points at the moment. And there's a lot of action around B. There seems to have been a bit of a sort of a stalemate sniping trading scenario going on here in the BC area. Punisher's holding off quite well. Hypnotizing hits the tracks of Santiago. Sorry, my F keys are up here for jumping between players, so just bear with me while I... A is getting capped. That looks like not Daniel. Pat. Ooh. Zerd could be in trouble. That's another low HE roll. But Zerd eats a big amount of damage there. This is not looking great. Zerd's about to go down. Zerd's very, very low. He needs... Well, he doesn't get support. It's flipped now. There's a gun advantage for BPS. They've lost Zerd. He might have been sacrificial to a certain extent. Daniel XP and Hypnotizing having to break out into Ghosty and Santiago. We've got General coming in the back. CQ is down. BPS are holding on to the gun advantage, but for how long? Hypnotizing. Does anyone have a shot on him from BPS? That's the question. Looks like Kitsune's going to go for A. Hypnotizing has gone down to Ghosty. It's a 5-on-3. BPS are going to have to be quite sneaky about how they do this. Menino. Da Favela. Pushing into Pat. It's a 2 cap to 1. BPS have got the guns and the HP. but they don't have the caps. It looks like BPS are making a play for what, Menino, or someone was calling for attention to the Reds, well, to the top area. Nice move by Menino, getting into B. That's going to flip the cap pressure. That's all BPS needs. Lost one. I mean, with the gun disadvantage that they had, they are in trouble. Looks like Pat's going to rotate round, try and get some crossfire into the back of BPS. Baby Potato is very low HP. 384, he's a one-shot for pretty much everything. Way to Success is still on the field. This is when, and he might be spotting up Kitsune soon. They've mutually spotted each other. Lovely quick shot. And Way to Success is just going to unload. All reactive armor. I think Kitsune might have Santiago here. He does. I don't think he's going to be able to best Way to Success the Bat Chat clippings potential. And that's pretty much game, set, and match. Baby Potato last man standing. Way to Success connects in the back. Baby Potato is on 98 HP. There is nothing that he can do. And the cap time runs out, and BPS take it in a very sort of slow cook game. The pressure swung back and forth there. Wait a minute. Got my I'm just turning my AC down to like Arctic settings. It's warm. It's very warm. But Way to Success again. BPS finding ways to use that light tank really efficiently. Good damage numbers across the board actually for BPS, and even lost one to a certain extent. But BPS come up on top in the first match on Naval Frontier. I've got a minute to go. Someone show me a strat sketch. Yeah, so in that game, what we saw was kind of like both teams were denying each other the option to push through here. There was early pressure from Loz 1 into B, but it cost them early pressure from BPS, sorry, which forced Loz 1 to come in. It cost them a tank. And then BPS just really maneuvered really efficiently around the B area. It was pretty... nothing fantastic happened. It was just both teams played really sort of solid gameplay. I'd be really interested actually to speak to Zerd and see what he made of all that. We're going back in. We are ready. Got PTSD from a few times, like several years ago, when I wasn't ready for like a key battle, and we missed out on the coverage. Team compositions. Loz 1. Once again, I respect the cohesion of the avatars tremendously. Laptop is warm. Once again, I respect the cohesion of the avatars. And they're coming in with a pretty big HP advantage. Almost 1000 HP. Kitsune pushing up over C. And he's supported by an E50M. They've got a mixture of Chieftains and AMXs in the heavy slots. 5 heavies, 1 medium, 1 light. BPS have chipped a bit of damage off Daniel SXB. And they've once again got Way to Success in the Bat Chat. W50M Zerd, this is, I mean, he's taken this on more than one occasion. The Hori Samurai. Now, I can't drive a turretless TD for love nor money, so I've got a lot of respect, but not comprehension for people that do or can. Oh, and maybe that's why. Big roll. Does he manage to get safe? He does. 322 won't have an answer in there. And the HP is flipped for BPS. They haven't taken a single. I don't want to jinx them. Way to Success. barreling, laying into Kitsune, but WoT Success could be in a bit of trouble here. But Kitsune is getting squeezed. WoT Success on the reload. CQFE, Santiago, Kitsune is just really stuck. Baby Potato and friends coming to back up their T100 LT, but he was just in a real jam. And he has been crushed. But have Lost One held enough BPS tanks in place to make this counter push worth it? BPS have got ghosted with Punisher 322. There's a lot of movement here. BPS are having to readjust. Lost One are having to apply pressure. BPS have got an HP advantage. They've lost their light tank. WoT Success. That makes a lot of sense. Zerd looking for Pat. Pat gets a nice drop on the reactive armor. General doesn't quite kill. I think Zerd's going to look to just get out of there. Pat doesn't connect. General should have this wrapped up. He does. Hidden the name somehow. That's what the tab button does apparently. It's a gun advantage to BPS. They've lost the HP advantage again. That's just kind of yo-yoing back and forth between the two teams. Caps are in the favor of BPS. They picked up C. Lost one. Well, they've just taken down Ghosty. Both teams having to work pretty hard at the moment. CQFE doesn't have shots on hypnotizing. 322 is down for Lost One. It's a 5-on-4. BPS really low on HP though. General being hyper aggressive. They've got the cap lead. I think BPS are going to have to adjust. Wait. Oh, Baby Potato shuts down Santiago. It's now a 4-on-4, and I think BPS are going to lose this one. The HP is too far flung. They've got the cap lead. They're getting off B. But what we're seeing here is a quite healthy for the late game stage. If you look at everyone else, there's no tanks on BPS above 1,000. Baby Potato can just out-brawl potentially both of these tanks, or wait for something to happen. Oh my god. CQFE does! Baby Potato does out-brawl both of those tanks that we missed in our moment of hubris. Menino now, the only man standing, and both teams are going to take a point coming out of Naval Frontier. Ha! Bella, it's good to see you. Menino will be going down. But it was a close game. BPS's first win, much better, if we're being brutally honest. BPS's win in the first game was much more decisive. This game, very down to the wire in terms of HP. Really, really down to the wire. Really down to the wire. But Lost One just managing to come out on top. We're now going into Ghost Factory. Let me see if I've got one that I made earlier. I don't even know if I was using. Hello, I was. There we go. Ghost Factory. Assuming it hasn't changed. Looks a little something like this. Hit the ready button rolling. There we go. So, Ghost Factory... I'm hesitant to comment on the state of the public meta because on the tournament meta, sorry, because I'm not sure what it is, especially with the new, since the tier 10's been rebalanced. It's hard to say. There's a lot of, see, the tanks, the AMXs, the FVs, they can be quite good in the city or in the ACAP area. I think for comp, and I'm going to be interested to see this first game, I think you've really got to be able to put pressure on the BC area. You can't just be giving up those caps too freely. C could work, but then at the same time, if you can cap A and then come in and just have that ticking over in the background, that can be... you know what? We're going to go on a journey together once again. because I'm really interested to see what this looks like. I don't want that one, I want this one. Sorry, I'm just going to jump between scenes until I remember how to do my job. Bella saying she's harmless. That's exactly what a dangerous person would say before they were harmful to you. I don't know. BPS blue team south spawn. Lost 1. Red team north spawn. Oh my goodness me. And BPS are once again low HP. This has just been their shtick. They like mobility. Way to success is the designated light tank driver, and look at that light tank camo coming in clutch. He's spotted up a whole ton of the enemies. We've seen Kitsune. He's in the Firebird rather than T100. He's capping off C quickly. There is no light tanks for Loz 1. It's for 5 AMXs, a Chieftain and FB215B. BPS, on the other hand, have brought double E50Ms, double AMX, double FB215Bs to the party. And we could potentially be seeing... I get the feeling this is going to be a quick game. The engagements within the first minute, there's a lot of contact, very close. Loz 1 have got 3 tanks here. Daniel SXB has really lost a lot of HP. His reactive armor is going to be running out. Some Pats picking up some really nice bounces. HP is... The gap hasn't changed. Both teams are trading effectively and equally. Loz 1 have got C ticking over. Now, have BPS put themselves in a bad spot here, because Loz 1 pushed and fell back very cohesively, and you can see all of the tanks on the field here at the moment. Daniel SXB, ooh, it's a 2.2k, 2.4k HP lead for Loz 1. So Zerd, but he is the caller. He can fall back and just start marshalling forces. Daniel getting clapped again. Now, there is a light tank somewhere. Way to success, full HP. I mean, and he is doing what I was wondering where he was. And it looks like Kitsune has also thought, you know, if I was a light tank on the enemy team, I might try and go for D. And that's what Kitsune's done, is he's pulled in. They haven't spotted each other yet, which is quite surprising. I think that rock is just really in the way. Hypnotizing's there as well. Oh no, way to success. He's doing everything right. It's just not really working for him. HP is still being traded. Hypnotizing gets tagged. Way to success is still unspotted. Zerd has very wisely fallen back into a second line support position. 322's taken the front line. He's full HP. Pat's fallen back. This is... I just want to talk about this for a second, right? Both teams have done something which is fantastic. Lowest HP, next lowest HP, full HP but not as strong hull down, fullest HP, very strong hull down. Loz 1 have put their tanks in order of durability based on HP and profile. BPS have done the same. They've said Zerd almost dead, stick him at the back. That's what we're talking about when we talk about rotating HP, and here comes BPS. They had intel. The 2 red tanks are over there. That came in from Way to Success in the back chat. Now BPS are dropping the hammer. 322 was full HP when we looked at him not but a moment ago, and he's hanging on by the finest HP RNGesus ever gave him. He is hanging in there. Punisher coming in to shield his teammate. This is... Do we have a rotation? Kitsune's gone for D. Hypnotizing's gone for... Loz 1, I think Loz 1 have made a mistake here. They've still got the HP, but they're going to lose the guns. BPS are being really smart with the HP pools and the positioning of the tanks. Way to success. And the question is, can BPS kill Loz 1 before Loz 1... Uh-oh, Zerd's in trouble. Zerd is somehow, well, thanks to reactive armor, still alive. Big cap lead for Loz 1. Can Loz 1 leverage caps and HP? Loz 1 actually coming out on top here. They've lost Pat. But Kitsune is coming in, equalizing it. Oh my goodness me, there's a lot happening here. BPS went aggressive, and I don't think it worked for them. Do BPS have a way out of this? They have to kill, kill, kill. And I don't think they're going to be able to pull it off. Santiago looks like he's going down to Baby Potato, and that's game. That is game. LOS1 take the lead. Shutting down BPS in the first round. Oh my goodness me. I think BPS, they had such a big HP deficit. They were almost a tank's worth. They were a tank's worth of HP down. This kind of more mobile glass cannon strategy, it's not. They're not making it work at the moment, or certainly not on this map. Because they really took a beating. Let's just have a quick look on Strat Sketch. But this was interesting because LOS1 pushed up aggressively from the north spawn, held, because BPS, obviously the south spawn's got a much, basically south spawn in pubs, you go here and you win. In comp, the team was there and pulled back in cohesion, so they weren't rushed, they didn't lose any stragglers around here. They contested, fell back, and then defended perfectly. But they put the cap pressure on here. They put the cap pressure on C early. They had two tanks here, and way to success. The bat chat was around C spotting, but didn't get the intel, or didn't get the intel quick enough. BPS thought that they had a numerical advantage, pushed in, but then they didn't have enough pressure to come in through here. I think if way to success, might have to see a replay. I don't think he did it, but if way to success had stayed here and done crossfire in, it could have enabled the BPS push was very linear, and what we saw from LOS1 was basically a brawling pincer maneuver. I'm sweating buckets. You can't see it, or at least I can't see it on my screen. But I'm not having a great time at the moment. BPS blue team north spawn, LOS1 red team south spawn. Yeah, that's correct. Neither. Oh, way to success is going for A. I was about to say no one's contesting A. Way to success is doing the intel, and we are seeing change up from LOS1 here. Baby Potato. Hold down. C cap for BPS. BPS with an early cap lead. That worked for them in the first Naval Frontier game. LOS1 pushing aggressively in through the middle area. This is what I wanted to see in the last game that I didn't think we had, was BPS leveraging its mobility and getting the LOS1 tanks in a crossfire. But if we're looking at the HP, it's dropping off BPS across the board. Ghosty, Menino, Santiago, General, all bleeding. And they start with such an HP deficit that they have to trade more effectively. Ghosty's gone down to Pat. Baby Potato with the reactive armor is hanging in there. Punisher's low. Menino's getting focused by Daniel and hypnotizing. That should be a battle he loses. General's down. BPS are not having a good game. They've closed the HP deficit. If Santiago can kill Baby Potato. Oh no, if Baby Potato, whoever wins this, big important thing for the team. because now they've got the corner, they've got the angles and the support. BPS are pulling this back though. I mean, it's a 4-on-3. Punish is in trouble. Way to Success has probably got fantastic damage numbers here. Way to Success. Oh my goodness me, we can't fly through there. Where is he? Way to Success. BPS have got the cap lead. I thought they'd lost this one. I was very concerned for a second that they were going to be sat on match point. And I'm not biased, but of course, you know, I do like the guys in BPS. I am somewhat rooting for them. But at the same time, well, Way to Success is playing it very smart here. He's very low HP. It's an HP advantage, gun advantage. Hypnotizing for LOZ1 is very healthy. Where is Baby Potato? Baby Potato is there. And we're seeing more of Way to Success use the back channel. I want him to use it, which is getting into the backfield, disrupting the opponents, using that high clipping potential. Baby Potato is, well, Hypnotizing's on fire. He's down to Zerd. And now the last man standing is, in fact, Baby Potato. He's got the reactive armor dropped. This one should be BPS's, barring, well, not barring anything. But that would look, Way to Success 97, Zerd 100 and something. I think they had less than 500 HP between the three of them. Another nail-biting finish. These two teams are looking really evenly matched. And you can see here that the HP advantage that LOZ1 start with means that BPS have got to do a lot of legwork to get anything done. They start from such a deficit, and I'm sure that there's a rhyme and a reason to it, but I don't know if it's working out for them as well as it could be. We're going into Faust now. Do I have a Faust briefing? Just waiting. I do. Amazing. We can just hop across the strat sketch. Faust. Lovely map. I don't enjoy playing on it, but it is a well-designed map. If you can get B early, more power to you. I wouldn't expect... Well, I would expect some... maybe BPS to contest A if they go for a more mobile lineup. That's what we're seeing. This is a pretty typical thing. Although it looks like LOZ1 are leaning more into the mobility. We've got 30 seconds to go. We'll check it. I am expecting both teams to contest their respective CD cap. I don't know how much action we'll see around here. Probably we'll see both teams try and contest A and this area. And then it'll be a question of who judges when and where to pivot. Will be the sort of the determining factor. Looking at the lineups though, BPS are going in again softer. They've got an extra medium tank, but LOZ1 are bringing a light tank and a medium tank for this fight, so it's a bit closer run in terms of the armor profiles between the tanks. BPS W50Ms, that's Santiago and CQ. Way to Success, the Batchat main. For them, BPS blue team south spawn, LOZ1 red team north spawn. LOZ1 bringing an E50M Baby Potato, Kitsune God in the T100 LT. We're looking at quintuple. I don't know if Alexandra watches these streams. Alexandra Matthews. But I'll always remember from Twister 2019 that she couldn't pronounce quintuple. That tickled me. Punish are pushing aggressively through C. Baby Potato in the E50M doing the cap. We're seeing LOZ1 doing the cap on C. BPS, are they... They're not sleeping on D. Menino's up in the octopus, blind firing into the tree. There's no one there, that's outside of the map. HP advantage over 1k in the favor of LOZ1 again. Kitsune spotting over A. CQ Santiago spotting over A. Where is Way to Success? Punisher's taken some fire. That was the capping C. D has been capped. I think it was Way to Success that must have capped D. It's a small cap lead for Loz 1, and I say small because it is only 20, bearing in mind that if you shut down, if you kill an enemy tank, it's plus 40 cap to you, negative 40 cap to the enemy. Blind firing from Way to Success goes to the drum reload straight away, not sleeping on anything. It's not a, I mean, the HP disadvantage, the HP difference here is small. It is very small. Less than 10%. Loz are stacking tanks though. Pat, Hypnotizing, Punisher. Looks like Loz are rotating into A. B's been capped by Zerd. I don't know how I didn't see that. Zerd just has a habit of being on caps where I don't expect it. He's got the Firebird camo. Looks fantastic. And he's... BPS are changing the script up here. They're being aggressive. And if you look at the force disposition, they're on the mini-map I'm talking about here. That's where I'm looking right now. They're rotating their forces off of A. Looks like BPS are going to try and counter-cap C, consolidate their forces back into D, try and hold the BDC area like a sort of triumvirate, and they're going to use those mobile but durable E50Ms on the far flank in their spawn, or in the Loz 1 spawn, is that? Yeah, in the Loz 1 spawn. Oh no, they started from the south, so I think they're going to try and just hold this area. Now, the Loz 1 are... This is not good for Loz 1. Not good at all, and they're going to have to really brainstorm how to deal with this scenario. And I'm not sure that this is a good move. Hypnotizing's drop reactive armor. He's trying to try and counter cap B. There is a good cap lead in the favor of BPS, so it'll take more than just counter capping B and... Well, B. If they can get B and C, that'll be fantastic. Hypnotizing... doing well. Zerd... Oh my goodness me. Ah! Free camera is just not happy in overhead environments. The HP is flipped in the favor of BPS. Zerd, though, is not looking healthy. We are seeing General and CQ keeping... Or they're going to try and get B back. Yeah, B has been capped. They're shut down. BPS are retaking B. They've held on to D. They lost Zerd in the process, but they've taken down 322 and Hypnotizing. Santiago has gone down. This is there's a lot happening in lots of different places. A nice poke by CQ. Will take a big shot from Patton. Patton just using that amazing AMX armor profile, trying to rotate back. D is getting counter-capped. The cap lead is really in the favor of BPS here. If they can just shut down Patton, it's going to be almost game. Ghosty's gone to... Well, he's still holding... What's... B is blue, but it's showing as... Oh, I don't know. Getting some weird display issues. I might have to speak to Wargaming about it. CQ potentially going down to Baby Potato here. Loz 1 on out of it. General's down to Kitsune. It's a 2-on-3. Loz 1, I think, have turned this round. It's a 2-on-2. Does Kitsune have the ability to get through this? Kitsune looking for Ghosty. It's going to be a key shot. Doesn't quite get it. Baby Potato coming into the back of Ghosty. Oh, Menino shuts him down. Cap lead now in the favor of BPS. Menino's been tracked. He just has to survive. Oh! I mean, if he wasn't tracked, it would have been fine. And Loz 1 have put themselves on match point. And again, look, I'm convinced BPS need to bring more HP to the field. I'm not playing comp anymore. I'm seeing them play versus LOS1, starting with a 1 to 2.5k HP deficit, and they're just trading, and it's not working for them. And I think if they had more HP in the beginning, they could be doing better. It's match point to LOS1. We're going back into Faust. I'm not going to bring up Strat Sketch because my mental load is just not keeping up with everything that I've got to click on at the moment anyway. BPS they're not fully ready yet. LOS1 have got a T100 LT, WE50Ms. Well, now actually, because you see LOS1, so it looks like the teams are pretty much cloned copies of each other, except that LOS1 are bringing the T100, BPS have got the Batchat 25T, and BPS have got a Chieftain instead of a double FV215B. The teams are more or less identical, but again, this is match point, so BPS have to win this to stay in, otherwise it is LOS1's game. I don't have the emotional durability for these close call games. And like I said, like I'm close to BPS, but LOS1 matching avatars. There's a lot to be said for that. There really is. Right. LOS1, red team, south spawn, BPS, blue team, north spawn. HP is the closest it's been all evening, about 300 or so, well, just under 300 in the favor of LOS1. They're quick with Kitsune and the T100 LT into the decap. BPS, sleepy on C, but if we have a look at the minimap, you might be able to have a guess why, because I don't know if there's enough fire support there for Kitsune, and he is taking a lot of damage. That was nice. And LOS1, they're gonna lose D. BPS may have the option to save cap C. LOS1 have got to come back and insulate. They're hypnotizing. Nice rotation. Nice camo, actually. Quick snapshot. 536 into the AMX M4 Zerd. Still a good cap lead. Ghosty getting hit by hypnotizing. There's some pretty sharp shooting happening here from both teams. Caps held are equal, A to D. Position favors BPS. Cap points in hand favor LOS1. Patent. I don't know. I know it's Pat 777NT, but ain't nobody got time to say that, so I'm calling him Pat or Pat, and we just have to get over that. Pat is gonna spot up if Way to Success peaks around here too aggressively. He is gonna find Patent Hole for 436. Baby Potato and 322. This is a nice rotation. Kitsune is spotted and insulated, but Way to Success is not alone. Caps will flick over in the favor of BPS. The HP is tied. This is probably one of the closest they've been in terms of HP in the early stages. Uh-oh. Way to Success. LOS1, like sharks in the water, have seen a teeny tiny little Batchat, a baby Batchat, away from its mother. And I like, there's 4 of us, we can have him. What they don't realize, of course, is BPS. They probably are realizing it now, but BPS are lurking behind Way to Success, waiting to strike. And it looks like they're going to drop the hammer on Pat. He's dropped the reactive armor. I'm not seeing enough movement from BPS, though. I don't think this was committed or cohesive enough. LOS1 are going to rotate, punish a Daniel SXB. Hypnotizing's coming up against Ghosty. Kitsune's on the other side of the field. He's very, very low. HP dropping all around. We have a big brawl opening up here. Who's got the better fire discipline? Pat is somehow still alive. Not connecting efficiently. And that's the first gun down. It's Pat. Zerd is low. 322's down. We've seen Loz1 come back from worse. Zerd down. Still the caps and cap points in the favor of BPS. They are, again, though, down on HP. BPS now pushing into Punisher. Daniel SXB has to come in to support. Ghosty down to Hypnotizing. It is a 5-on-5. Kitsune and Punisher very, very low. CQ, the way to success is spotted. There could be a lot of pressure on the little bat chat that could here. Because Kitsune, way to success is spotted and down. Just playing a little bit too close to the like a little bit too close to the fire. Menino's very healthy. General's pretty healthy. Menino's not very healthy. He's got 610 HP. I don't know what I'm talking about. Nice move by Daniel. Getting out of the gun, looking to put one more shot in, goes over the top of General. General gets the kill shot. D's being flipped by Kitsune in the T100 LT for Loz1. We're looking at a 4-on-3. Santiago goes down to Baby Potato. It's a 3-on-3. BPS in trouble. CQ down to Baby Potato. And Loz1, if they play this sensibly, have picked up the win. Kitsune now almost deleted early on. Locking in the third cap. Baby Potato pushing pressure into Menino. General going down to Hypnotizing, and Loz1 are knocking BPS out of the tournament. Lovely play by Kitsune. With his very low HP for most of the game. Just getting the intel, getting some long distance shots in. And that is game, set, match. Loz1 will advance. BPS will be eliminated. Ah, Johnny Jones, good to see you. Yeah, BPS are going to have to go back to the drawing board and think about their meta and strats. But Loz1 played well. They played very well. You can't take that. And they have matching avatars, which, as everybody knows, is the secret sauce to any successful esports endeavor in World of Tanks Blitz. Like, how do you expect to win a game if your avatars don't match? I don't know. So, I don't want to update my credentials. Thank you. Yeah. I need to now... I'll be right back. I need to chat with Nino and see what's going to happen there with the next fixture, which is soon, admittedly. So just give me 2 ticks. I'll leave you with the sultry sound of the garage. Okay, we figured it out. So for the next, because there's a limited number of spectating slots in the tournament scene, we will be getting a an unedited stream from one of the streamers, 90. Thank you, Habibi. We're millennials, so we do it like this. We ain't got time for whatever this is. No, too old for that. But thank you for sharing that with us. Much appreciated. So we will be covering the next bracket, which I'm just gonna double check that now, and I can actually talk to you a little bit about as well what's happened in the other matches. If it loads for me. So we've seen BPS get knocked out to loss 1 4-2. B-Love, where is it? Where's the button? Here it is. B-Love knocked out Quick 4-0. I don't know what's going to happen in terms of, because there is a prize differential between 5th and 6th place. So what determines 5th and 6th place? I don't know. But B-Love will now face off against Loss 1. They haven't faced yet. So that'll be an interesting fixture. APA beat QQ. Spoiler alert. Too late. 4-3 in the upper bracket finals. Tiebreaker there. So QQ have gone into the lower bracket final. It's late. It's been a long day at work. B-Love lost. Loser gets knocked out into third place. No, the loser will be in fourth place. The winner will go to fight QQ. The loser here will go to third place, and then the winner will advance to fight APA. And I think this match and this match are tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. The tournament invite will be coming through in the next few minutes, so we're just gonna... Well, actually not the tournament invite. The stream from 9-0 will be going live. I don't have an invite. We're not cool enough anymore, unfortunately. So we'll see. We will see. So I invite you to just take the next 10 minutes or so to chill out. I'm going to get a coffee with a lot of sugar in it, because I'm not sweet enough as it is. And we'll be back and we'll be following the camera feed from 9-0. Like the legend that they are. So yeah, enjoy. I'm going to stick us on the Be Right Back screen just so people know where they're at. I'm old and tired, and there's not enough coffee in the world. Right. BMG, that's a good question. My channel was inactive for so long. I got not demonetized, but yeah, not like, I mean, demonetized in the sense that I didn't have enough activity. So you know, I can no longer take super chats, memberships. I can't be bothered. Patreon was just too much of a headache. Oh, we've looped back on the radio. Fantastic. I'm just waiting for the coverage from Nino to begin. Let's go back to the garage. So yeah, I forget what the criteria is. It's something stupid like over the last 90 days I need so many 1,000 hours worth of views, or like 3 million short views. So if you want to get like everyone to watch one of my shorts non-stop for like the next 2 weeks, we won't even get anywhere close. So we'll see. Donations, nah, I don't need them. Don't worry about it. We're just gonna we're waiting for Nino's feed now. Oh, I've got a beep. I've got a message. Hang on. I'm making sure that my I'm on the official Discord server for World of Tanks Blitz on the esports discussions, and TGF Blue is one of the OG Rain guys, and we met in Minsk in 2019. He's really cool guy. We've kept in touch since, and getting along like a house on fire. I'm trying to encourage him to come back. Oh, okay. The feed is up from 9.0. Actually, since I'm here, wait a minute. Let me make sure that I don't completely muck something up. Hang on. Yeah, no, I can't. I have to be really careful with this, aren't I? Hang on. Wait a minute. Right, the feed is here from 9.0, but I have to be full screen so you don't see the... Because I'm... Actually, no, it doesn't matter, because I'm running it on a 3-minute delay. Oh, no, but if you get the access, then you want a 3-minute delay. Big brain time. Or like, a mediocre brain with a moderate amount of folds time, but just with enough time to get the job done. That's how it is. So we are watching the stream from 9.0. Big shout out to him for being on board with this plan. I can actually probably exit this now, and if I do this, oh yeah, look at that. Right. Okay, cool. Live. Right, so we are now, we're doing streaming in a peculiar way that I am not really super familiar with doing, which is No, you know what? That's not true. I've done this before. This is what we did in Minsk. It was you did the commentary, but you didn't have control of the camera. And to be fair, in Minsk, it was people from Wargaming that 100% were not esports commentators or experienced in camera control in the way that we, like Amonet, myself, and other people like Wilds, One's Helper, were at the time, you know. But now I know that Nino's done a lot. Like he's put in a lot of work. He's a really good commentator. He's got a really good setup. So I'm confident in his abilities in terms of camera. Probably better than mine at this point in time. I'm like, can't even get the camera to go up and down at the rate or direction that I really want it to. Hang on. Not auto. Definitely maximum settings, por favor. Thank you. No. Thank you. That's OBS. Oh, we do have volume from this. Okay, cool. That's good. So we're going in Loz 1 versus Belov. This is the fourth. This is the playoff in a double elimination bracket for 3rd and 4th place. I am going to put on some music in the background, if I can. Maybe I'm not. Maybe we're just going to leave it as is. Okay, cool. So this is Belov blue team playing out of the... Wait a minute. Filters, Croppo. Bottom. Can you be all 0? Thank you. Need top. Big old 0. Thank you. Don't worry, you're not having an aneurysm. I am just juggling. I am juggling things. Oh, is there Nino's logo there? Nino. The person who has very graciously allowed us to use their stream to do the commentary. So we faffed around a bit now. Loz 1 are bleeding heavily. They're capped down. They are 2 guns up, which is not nothing. Hypnotizing, though, is about to be the next gun down. There he goes. Belov. Bedbug. Is it Belov? Belov? Bedbug? I need direction. I need intel. Looks like Loz 1, though, are controlling the map. They've got 3 tanks stacked up coming down the rails from A. Daniel SXB, Pat, Baby Potato. Vata 349 getting rammed by Daniel SXB. 322 in trouble. HP's been closed. They've got a good gun advantage, 2 gun advantage. Still on that cap deficit. Aphanium doesn't quite have that. That's the AMX not quite able to out-rotate the reverse speed of Punisher in the Octopus. Oh, ho, ho, ho. And the guns are being wrapped up on Loz 1. It's a 5-on-2. They surely have this in the bag. They really do. That is looking very solid. Classical Kitsune is about to shut him down, and he does. Baby Potato takes off the final tank of Al-Af. Have I got it on maximum settings? I do. Aphanium? I'm not sure. Hang on. Can I play music? Wait. Oh no. I'm not going to bother with playing music. I mean, I'm not monetized, but what I will do very, very quickly is get my live streaming window over there. Yeah, now I can see the chat at the same time. Hang on, wait a minute. Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing, Shrob. We are streaming X-Rob. Sorry, I said Shrob because in Maltese, like sh, X is a sh sound. I think. Imjarish. Yeah, it's a sh. So, Shrob. I am streaming the streamer stream. That is how it be. That is how it do be. Hey, Terra XPL. Good to see you. We've got 34 seconds. Everything's working. I can see... I can see enough. I can see enough stuff. It's okay. I'm happy with what's happening. It's quite nice not actually having the game running. My computer is no longer... I'm not overheating anymore. Hey! Okay, we're going back into the same map, the name of which is just completely... New Bay, thank you. Completely escaped me. Loz won with a strong win, strong gun, cap win over their opponents. B-Love, blue team playing out of the North Spawn. Notionally, the North Spawn is better in pubs for going towards the A, and we're seeing... what is with... You know what, like... Of all of the things that came out of the EU-CIS server merger, the difficulty of the names for pronunciation is, for me, the absolute worst. Neither team taking a cap as of yet. Looks like B-Love, blue team, are wide on A. Loz 1 wrapping C, and there they are. Punisher in the Octopus, Kitsune in the T100 LT. Quick into C. That's going to be capped very, very quickly. Even if Aphanium and the M4 that's next to him going to be, that's still going to be a lot of cap pressure. Scorpion Drago, okay, that's a manageable name, is insulating A. That's going to buy time for, looks like the tank, the medium tank, is that on top of A? Yeah, Raimai, as we're calling him now, is on the bridge over A. It's a tricky one because on the one hand, B-Love might want to cap off A and get that quick cap gain and then recongeal their forces elsewhere in the map. But at the same time, if you telegraph that you have a lot of tanks not in one place while the enemy know that you have a lot of tanks in another place, it means that they can push into you, into that known force concentration aggressively, go HP and guns up early on. HP at the moment is in the favor of B-Love by a little bit. They chipped away at Daniel, Kitsune, and Pat. And we're seeing a move from Loz 1 here. It looks like they're going for Scorpion Drago. They are. It's aggressive. B-Love are counter-pushing in through the city. Are they going to bother with the cap, or are they just going to get stuck in? Aphanium's quite far forward. Psychopath Evgeny and Vata are a little bit far behind. Litovsky's bleeding. Scorpion Drago is really just hanging on for dear life at 720 HP. Loz 1 are coming up, looking for the kill. They do pick up Scorpion Drago. Loz 1 now have the HP advantage. B-Love on the back foot, gun down, HP down, cap down. They've lost Aphanium, and Loz 1 just have to congeal. They have to coalesce on this area we're seeing now in between the B and the C cap. Litovsky is in trouble. Daniel SXB doesn't quite get the pen. Psychopath Evgeny trying to block, and The Tovsky shuts down. Oh, it's just guns going left and right. But I think Loz 1, barring any major upsets, because Punisher shuts down Psychopath Evgeny, barring any major upsets, they've got the area with the 2 caps. They've got the HP and the gun advantage. It's a 2-to-1 gun advantage. It's like a 60-40 HP advantage. It's cohesive from their side. Daniel's low. Daniel's dead. Spoke, but a fraction of a second too soon. But Classical's in really a bad spot. Raimai is on 42 HP. Yeah. Loz 1 have got this. There ain't no way. Ain't no way. And Raimai, I mean, if I was Raimai, I'd just HE myself against a wall. But he's not me. He dies with dignity, dies fighting. And Loz 1 go 2-0 against Belov. Which is good to see. By the way, can you hear the game sound? Can you hear the game sound from this? It looks quiet on my stream. I might adjust that. Yeah, let me know. Let me know how the game sound is from me streaming the streamer. But Loz 1 with that was a very no win in a top 8 is like, well, very few wins in a top 8 are comfortable. But that was about as comfortable of a win as you can get in the top 8. I think that's probably... Oh, catastrophic cannon, yeah. Welcome to the Sworn. I think I have the widget somewhere. I have the alert thing on. If someone subscribes, I'll know about it. And they have the voice, you know. When I was cooler and younger. How'd it go? Welcome to the Swarm. Don't know if that worked. Don't know how good this mic is with that. But anyway. It's 2-0 to Loz 1. We have to see. We're going into, I love Desert Sands. It's a great map. It's a really good map. It's a really good map, in my opinion. Belov leaning on the AMX meta with the double E50s, E50Ms, and an FE215B. Loz 1. What are the boys from Loz 1 bringing? They are the squishier team. They're bringing an extra E50M and a T100 LT. I'm expecting Belov to be just really aggressive on C. There's absolutely no reason for them not to be. Certainly pushing A. I mean, Belov could be super aggressive on the city, or they could be aggressive under the bridge. But they're bringing their 2 E50Ms in. Certainly the T100, that view range the T100 LT provides for Loz 1 means sniping in the open field is disadvantageous. Daniel SXB, look at that, Loz 1 getting hyper aggressive. They're going under the bridge. I'm not sure that's a great call. I think they're going to lose a bit of HP there. Daniel SXB is taking a hit, taking another hit. Kitsune's taking a hit. Daniel's taking another hit. HP falling off, but Afanium and Classical from Belov are also bleeding. HP still in the favor of Belov. Loz 1 have got A. You see, this is a mistake from Belov. If you're not going to contest A, you have to cap C. Because what's happened now is Loz 1 have... Okay, they've got an HP disadvantage, but they've got a cap advantage. Ain't no way Belov can cap B, unfortunately. And even if they cap C, it's meaningless. That's what WoT is going to do now. It's just to stop that cap gap from growing. No, he's not doing it. All right, fair enough. Or is he doing it? Is he just taking his sweet time? He is taking his sweet time. Fair enough. That's not great. So Belov are going to be looking at 140 cap deficit? 130. It's a 130 cap deficit. That's 2 kills to flip. They put themselves in a 2-kill flip cap deficit scenario. Bearing in mind, if you kill someone, it's negative 40 cap to the opponent, plus 40 cap to you in a supremacy game. So they put themselves, because they were slow to cap C, it means they have to kill 2 tanks without losing 2 tanks to flip the gap deficit, unless they're going to counter cap A or pressure cap B. A is out of the question. It's dug in. It's in an open field. Loz 1 have got a lockdown. Look at the crescent of tanks from the red tanks out on the west of the mini-map. There's Loz 1. If you push out into that desert with your slower lineup, you will bleed. B-Love are not doing that. And capping B, also difficult. Like, there's a lot of hull down spots from the desert around the A area that you can just insulate B. And it's B-Love are just really in not a good spot here. The only thing that they had going for them was HP advantage, but they've just peeked around a little bit and lost that in the last 30 seconds. So it's hard to say. It's very hard to say. I'm interested that this is just a side note here. Streamer to streamer, this is some great camera work from Nino. I wasn't sold on his camera work and focus on New Bay. I wanted to be looking in other places, but what he's doing here is I want for nothing. I'm getting all the information I need, I'm getting all the context I need, and I will be looking in exactly the same places or worse places. So B-Love are basically trapped in the city at a cap deficit with a view range disadvantage, an HP disadvantage, a mobility disadvantage, and the need to push to win. I'll be really surprised. We've got 3 minutes of playtime left. Well, not even, because the cap's ticking over. But I'll be really surprised if they win this. Really, really. Johnny Jones asks, do I know if Wargaming going to bring any new maps to the game? I do not know anything. I am like Manuel from Faulty Towers. I know nothing. But what I would suppose is that the rumor is that Wargaming are developing World of Tanks Blitz on the Unreal 5 engine. Like, that's what I've read on Discord and Reddit and whatever else. And so I think that what they're probably doing is developing new maps in that engine and integrating old maps into that engine. I do not think we will get any or many new maps before that engine drops. Anyway, Lost One holding on to the HP advantage. There's 100 cap points to go. B-Love have made their move. I mean, they're making it, but they're not committing to it. I'm not seeing decisive play here. The fact that Scorpion Drago sat on the rails, like, everyone needs to be pushing in. Psychopath Evgeny's gone. The B-Love were going to commit. They had to commit, and the fact that they've still got tanks not on the desert side pushing into A, it's not sufficient. Varta's down. Well, I mean, they've got a gun advantage now and an HP advantage. It ain't over, but that's a nice move by hypnotizing to cap off B, and that will put Loz 1 on match point. And actually, it's interesting there, because although I wasn't a fan of how B-Love played that push, right? They got beaten on cap points. If you look at if you would scroll back like 20, 30 seconds, up guns, up HP. I think if B-Love had done that move earlier, they could have won the game. They left it too long, and this is just the trap. People get indecisive in comp. Callers are like, they don't want to. It's hard to commit to a risky strategy, but sometimes that's what you need to do, because if you leave it too late, it doesn't matter, because even if you do anything that you want, like if the other team's got the mobility, which in this case Loz 1 did, well, you leave it too late, they just run away and manage cap points until they win. So, game sound is better now. Thank you, Sea Dragon. my man. Appreciate it. Really appreciate it. So now we're just we've got 45 seconds. We're going back into Desert Sands. Lost one are looking strong. And this, if they win this, they're going to fight QQ in the lower bracket semis. The winner of that will go into the finals. The loser will take third place. That's not like, again, like the winner of this match, the difference is like a couple of €1,000 for the team in terms of the prize pool. We can have a look at that in a bit. It ain't nothing. And let's put it that way. It's not in this game is not like, oh, you get a few more free XP or some gold. It's like the winner of this game is getting a couple of hundred more euros per player in prize money. Like, let's just put a bit of impetus, a bit of significance on this match. And we're going back into the stands. Lost one have looked great. I covered them yesterday. Covered them this evening versus BPS versus S-Will. S-Will yesterday, BPS today, and now very, very gratefully, thanks to Nino, we're seeing them play B-Love. B-Love are playing from the blue team. South Spawn, Lost one, red team, North Spawn. Now the question, of course, is no one's going for A here. HP advantage for Lost one. This is what they like. S-Will are... I don't understand this. S-Will are super mobile, but they're pushing into C. They've got an absolute pile. They've got triple TE50Ms, triple AMXs, and a T22. Aphanium and Psychopath have hemorrhaged HP. And it looks like B-Love are just going for an iron fist. They're just trying to catch Loz 1 on the back foot. And I don't think it's going to work. B-Love are going... Well, no, maybe it will. I don't think it will. But so far, it's not. Aphanium and Psychopath, if they go down... If someone can shut down Aphanium, Daniel SXB has him. Now it's a 6-on-5 with a 1.5. It's not over. It's a messy, quick game. B-Love just decided to drop the hammer and said, we don't want to slow death. We don't want to get outplayed strategically. We're just going to come in and punch you in the face. Triple E50Ms and a T22. Lost one. 322 shuts down Scorpion Drago. Oh, there's a lot happening. Hypnotizing. It's a 2-on-4. The HP's not awful. Kitsune looking to... doesn't ram Lutovsky. That's nice. He's having to be careful. Varter, last man standing. And Lost 1. Looks like they take another 4-0 here. Oh! You almost wanted him to, like, hang in there a little. Not gonna lie, I was really hoping he'd hang in there a little bit longer. But that was pretty good. Not gonna lie, that was pretty good. So yeah, actually now what I can do. Thank you, Nino, if you watch this or if someone links this to you, thank you so much for sharing the link with me. I am incredibly grateful. I really appreciate it. Thank you. So let me just hop out of that because that is us done for this evening. Let's see. Now, if memory serves correctly, what I'm going to try and do. Ooh. Good Lord. Okay, that looks better. Don't ask me to link my account, or I will have a complete hissy fit. Okay, cool. We're back in my garage now. Not a great garage, being honest. Yeah, so I think that the next games this evening. Yeah. Yep. I've mucked up. I've mucked up the bordering on this image, which is fair enough. But we are going to see Lost 1 versus QQ tomorrow. So 391 people. Where did y'all come from? That's but I mean, normally I would finish the stream now, but typically what Wargaming ask is that we stream at least enough time so that people that join on the portal have what's it called? The opportunity for crates, freebies, and I love giving out freebies. And on the basis that I don't actually have any good replays in hand, I would ask you to please check if you're on the portal, just hop on over to the YouTube and check the video description, because there's a link to my Discord server and there is a replay channel. Throw mastery replays at it so that I can play them for the next half an hour or so that I can keep the video running so that people that come into the portal can still get the opportunity to open crates. Because the Wargaming plan on these things running for about 2 hours or so, from 8 PM to 10 PM CET. So yeah, please join the Discord and send replays. In the meantime, not that I'm any good at World of Tanks Blitz anymore, and not that I've played recently on PC controls other than yesterday, but we're just going to jump in and play it. Like, it's the end of the tournament stream. I hope you're just here for crates and not for me, because I got nothing for you other than bad gameplay and bad commentary. This is just how we're going to roll. I'm not going to play Uprising, so it's not even relevant gameplay. It's fun mode gameplay. Know what we're doing. Oh, I hate PC controls. I really do. Okay, let's see how we go. We're low tier. I think that's the button from a sneaky ability. We'll see. It is. Right. No promises. Are we top tier or we are bottom tier? Wonderful. That is why. Shouldn't have done that. Knew I shouldn't have done that. Well, we're gun up. It's been worse. Oh, you cheeky. Two guns up. Can I go for the hazard? I reckon I can push the hazard. How are our frames? 60? That's fine. I can work with that. Is that an M4 and a hazard? What are my odds? I don't know. I'm not sure. Kind of want to die so I can get some abilities. This tank is not amazing. I mean, it's great in regular gameplay. Ugh. Oh. Oh no! Ah, what inferno! That's upsetting. I guess we're just going to go for Fortune 2 and Rapid Fire. Because what else? Maybe we'll have better luck in the Maelstrom over here, because being focus fired is just never fun. Really wish I had some better abilities. Yeah, I think that's what I need to do, is I need to just get stuck into the chaos. Because like when you're, it's easy for some people to focus on... Go on, do it again. What tank was that? I'm not enjoying this. Just so we're clear, I'm actually having an actively unenjoyable. Unenjoyable game. Ugh. Ow. And worst of all is that I don't think I'm going to be able to get 5 seconds. I don't think we can get J92. We've been really scuppered. Oh, and we didn't even get the other two. Well... Bum. Nine to 9. That's what I think about that. It's on cooldown, it's cool. We threw away like 350 blood drops worth of stuff. It's fine, I don't mind. Wow. No. T-34-2 is just... Nope. Want none of that smoke. Must engage intelligently. And engaging intelligently at this point in the game means being behind our VK. Nope. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I don't want to watch the end. I'm just going to check my replay channel real quick. Come on, people. Oh, there's tons of replays. That's amazing. That's what she said. Yusuf Draws and Helios got the assignment. Jumped all over it. No, I don't want to update my credentials. Leave me alone. Also, none of these tanks are really amazing abilities. Where's the blood trails? Right. Go away. Not 8. Was 7. Wish you could sort by like blood trails or not. Is there a silly tank somewhere? What's that got going for it? Spinny spinny. I do like spinny spinny. And you, invisible. You. Why are you? No, you're not. Okay. Does blood trails even exist anymore? It does. I've been screwed by it several times. Do I have any tier 7 any tier 7 tanks with it? I don't know if I do. Hey, we won that one. We didn't do anything, but we won it. Look at that. Second from bottom. For shame. You've got... I'm not playing you. It'd be ridiculous. Right. Tier 8. I'm looking for just like a silly, fun tank to play where I don't really have to engage my brain. You've got blood trails. That's cool. That's an option. Wouldn't be my first choice. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Oh yes. Amazing. Alright, we'll do this and then we'll just drop into replays. Hey Gladkey, good to see you, buddy. Been a while. Okay, we've got blood trails, which is just the most hilarious ability going, if we're being brutally honest. Like really, there's nothing else that you want for in Uprising. Ugh. Oh.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Sit down.
Enemy armor is hit. Penetration.
This is what I mean, like just a brainless tank ability combination. Like, it's like having two guns, except one of your guns.
Penetration.
Oh, you
That one
bum.
didn't go through. Our fuel tank's hit.
He's not dead. It's a lie. Okay, so yeah, again, the only reason why I'm doing this is so that if you still need to collect crates, you're more than welcome to. And we'll run this stream until about 10:15. Come on, Boras. Because I don't want to die before I get to 400.
Enemy armor is hit. Penetration. We've damaged them.
So. Alright, we've got enough points now that if I die, I won't feel too cut up about it. I mean, there's always the emotional trauma of dying, but you just learn to get over it, I think. That 300 HP, just whoop. Although we are very squishy at the moment. We've got no abilities. What I want to do is get him to spend his speed boost. Spend his time reverse, sorry.
Enemy armor is damaged. Critical hit. We've damaged them.
Don't know how well our team's doing because I have not died yet. That's good. Close. Almost. Last gasp. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. No. There you are.
We didn't even scratch them.
No, don't lightning me. That's not fair at all. God, man, that was a good shot on the Barask though, with the lightning, with the whatever you call it.
Enemy armor is hit. Enemy armor destroyed.
Oh, boom, baby. Right, I want to die. Kill me, so that I may be reborn with abilities.
Critical hit.
Thank you.
This vehicle has had it.
Oh, yep, gotta pick him though, ain't we? Double shot. Ho, 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 ho. What's that? Accuracy. Accuracy is for the weak. I've got, what is it? Ramming ability, just drive up close. Let's go. It's the worst abilities. Come on!
Crack hit.
Oh well.
We've had it. Everybody out.
Yeah, that didn't work, did it? Oh no, and I don't have enough for Inferno. I have been robbed. I knew I shouldn't have picked double power. We might lose this because of my own hubris. I mean, I could just play it properly, so, you know, there's that. 2 on 5, 2 on 4. It's just these two. I've got Phantom. Oh, wait, that was the end. Been robbed. That's not bad. I really feel these two were let down by a couple of people on their team just melted. Yes, good. It's fine. That's fair. Stop asking me for my credentials. Right. I ain't nobody got time for that. Thanks. Let's see what's in the old replay files. Hang on. I'm gonna see if I can find you a replay. We showed Yusuf yesterday. That's what. Wait. Helios is sending us some. Oh. Yeah, go on then. E50. Why not? We're going to watch a replay now. You don't have to suffer my ineptitude any longer. This is Helios from BPS's sister clan. No idea what the team's saying. He's playing the E50M. It's an all tier 10 game. On Supremacy, he's pushed up under A. Looks like a nice move. Let me just get my moose out the way. Nice shot into the cupola, and now the lower glasses of the E50M on the opponent's side. Oh, good use of the ammo there. Really nice accuracy. Helios punishing the opponents and also dodging a lot of fire coming out of the BC area. Greens are stacked 5 on C with 2 on A. It looks like both teams have sent in 5 to the city and 2 into the not city. Helios, good roll with 8. Was that HE into the back of the? That's nice. Target price. Oh, there's the 183, and he clocked it just in time. Now he's probably got the DPM to deal with the Caro. Look at that lovely ram damage. And the Caro is just really struggling. Now, of course, he's not out of the woods just yet. He has to try and... That's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful play. Tracking the 183, using the corpse of the Caro. And the 183 is not quite signed its own death for him, but has put himself in what we can only describe as an awful position. Helios is running out of seconds now. He has to try and get another trap shot or jink, and he does. And now the 183 is just always a little bit sweaty on either side of these engagements. And the 183 is out traversed. Helios up to 4.8k damage. Chef's kiss. Hey, Cyber Ghost, my man. Cyber Ghost, of course, infamous from, is it 1v1 or 2v2 tournaments a long time ago? Very good player in that meta. And Helios looking for his next 183 victim, avenging light tanks and medium tanks everywhere. Is he looking for the drive wheel? Or is he just trying to get lock-in damage? Who put that pillar there? Don't know. He's not. He is. The 183 can hit you there, buddy. I mean, like, it's not an easy shot. 183 is dead. The E100 though has you. And nice little cycling of the ammo. Getting very aggressive on this E100. Does kill the loader. Looking. No. That's cheeky. That is cheeky. He's actually being very fast and loose with his armor and HP at the moment. But hey, don't get me wrong. I couldn't do this. It's working for him. He's taking more risks than someone might be advised to, but he is absolutely dropping bombs on the enemy. We're talking 7.4k damage overall, was that? Maybe some ram damage onto the thing as well. Is it close to 8? No, 7.4 in total. With 1200 blocked. And it's a mastery, and that's a fair game. Very, very fair game. Let's see. I'm not going to update my credentials. Leave me alone. Let's see what else we've got. I'll try and give you one more replay, and then we'll have a talk about. We'll do That's What She Said. What tank is that? Leaning in, leaning in, leaning in. Eyes don't work like they used to. I can't tell which tank is which. This looks like the better game. Alright. Let's go. Oh, it's a rhino. Fantastic. I made the right choice. I have no regrets. No. Other than that, I don't know what that button does anymore. Someone put me in the ground. Right. Like that. Don't push the back arrow. It doesn't click. It doesn't close the names. It doesn't close the names. It takes you out of the replay. And the Rhino is one of my favorite tier 10s. It's just a really nice... It's just got really nice mechanics in terms of its shells, armor profile, handling. Interesting that it's not meta in comp. I think the low DPM, like in pubs, you can punish people with this tank, but in comp, I think it's a liability. Like it's not particularly mobile. It doesn't have a fantastic armor profile, so it's just a bit. Eh. So we'll finish after this one, but that's what she said. Adam is just looking for a track shot. No track shot. Maybe a bit of maybe a cupola shot. Oh, hello. Found it. It's good gun handling. And it's an auto reloader as well, which is worth bearing in mind. So it's and also it's not an auto reloader that punishes you tremendously for firing too many shells out of the two that you have. Oh, good target, good shot. The Progetto, not happy with someone somewhere. Don't know who, don't know why, don't know where. Switching up into heat. Reloading. This 60 TP, well, the Jagdpanzer's taken down the grill. The Progetto saying bum. Relatable. It do be like that. So oh, that was a big roll. But it's cost the 60 TP field position. I mean, he's full HP, but they are 2 guns down. It is an encounter game, though, so like the worry of cap pressure is not tremendous. This could be a HE roll. Is he going to look for the KPZ, or is he just going to get safe? He's going to get safe. That's what she said. Looking now to engage a fresh set of targets. And you saw the grill was pre-aimed for him, but he pulled back just in time, put the grill shot into the wall. 1 shell in the chamber now. 2nd shell loading. Nice bounce. Can't pull too far back behind him. The Kran is in a really awkward position. Only 1 gun now down. That was impressive. That was some good reflexes and timing. Progetto might get the KPZ. Jagdpanzer gets the Progetto though. Do you push the Kran or the Jagdpanzer? Jagdpanzer, interesting choice. Waits for that other shell, going. Oh, not quite enough. Jagdpanzer just gets safe. 3 on 4. He knows that there's a grill up the back somewhere. Don't know where the bat chat is. Is the bat chat AFK? I would have expected to have seen the bat chat at some point. There's the bat chat. Coming into the back. Okay, how do you do this? Is this an ammo rack? Is this big damage numbers? Is this... What are you doing here? You're looking for a shot? You're not going to have a shot? You're looking for the Kran? It's a 2 on 4. Oh, really dicey there. The hill, the terrain, the camber on that ridge made it tricky. Almost didn't get the gun down. Lovely rolls, taking the bat chat down to a 1 shot. The grill's still up in the backfield. He has to be careful. Probably the grill's relocated because I would have expected him to have taken the shot by now. We know that the Jaegeru and the grill are both 1 shots. This is tricky, but he's managed it. I'm not sweating, you're sweating. Ah! No. Yes. Yes! Oh my goodness me. Right. He's gone from a 3v1 with some of the jankiest, not janky, that's a bad way of describing it. Some of the most interesting... Alright, does he wait for the 2 shots to reload? I think he... No, he doesn't lose, does he? What do you do here? You're a 1-shot, mate. Do you try and rush or you try and bounce? You bounce. That's a good shout. This is stressful. Oh, it's a low roll, it's a low roll, it's a low roll, it's done! There we go. That's what she said. Adam, amazing. That's a chef's kiss of a game. What a one to end on. Thank you so much for sending in that replay. Helios, the VZ55 replay, it's in my brain for tomorrow. I will make use of that if it's recommended. So thank you everyone for tuning in. I've dragged the stream on a bit longer, just so we had enough time for people that tuned in on the portal to get their crates. Last thing I want to do is come between somebody and free stuff. Leave me alone. Okay, fine. I'll do my credentials. It's the same. I've got the same account name on 3 servers. I've had it like that for 8 years. Stop. So yeah. Let's just have a quick butch at the old tournaments. Current tournament. It's a 25k, worth bearing in mind. So we know... Yeah, I think... Let me check the brackets. So 7th and 8th place will have been V and S will. 5th and 6th place is somewhere between BPS and Quick. B-Love is in 4th place, so they've gone home with 3 grand. And what we're going to see is tomorrow we're going to see QQ and Lost One face off. Hang on, wait a minute. Yeah, so we're going to see QQ and Lost One face off in the lower bracket finals tomorrow evening at 8. And there's that game, there's 2 grand, like the team that loses will get 4k between the players. Team that wins is guaranteed 6k, might have the opportunity to go to 11k. APA are sat in the grand finals. They've had a very smooth run, dispatching enemy 4-2, well, V 4-2, Quick 4-0, QQ 4-3. Maybe not super smooth, but they are now guaranteed either 6 or 11k based on how well they. That's crazy. It's like almost double your money if you win, but you still get 6 grand if you bomb tomorrow evening if you're APA. I mean, between it's like 9 or 10 players, however many is in the roster these days. So that's the layout for tomorrow. It remains to be seen, of course, what's going to happen, but I think it's pretty cool. So we'll be starting again tomorrow evening at 8 PM CET. I don't know what's happening with the coverage because, of course, there's only a few. We can actually check that now. Hang on, because there's going to be 2 games. We can check that. So the APA game starts at 9. Yeah, so basically there's only going to be 1 match at a time tomorrow. So I don't know necessarily whether I will be streaming any of those, or if I am streaming, how I will be streaming them. Probably it'll be one of the more regular streamers covering tomorrow. But you've got a lot to look forward to. Certainly I'm going to be tuning in. I'm kind of rooting for Loz1. You know, we covered them yesterday. We covered them this evening. They've got matching avatars. I like their playstyle. I like some of the stuff they pulled on Normandy versus Eswell was beautiful. Their games on Faust versus BPS were really good. You know, like I'm and also they're kind of the underdog. QQ and APA, from what I've spoken to and people spoken to people in the community about, is like QQ and APA kind of like they were kind of expected to be in the final, or at least like in the top 4 or so, which is what they are. So I'm Team Loz1 all the way, baby. So thanks for tuning in. I hope you have a lovely evening. And if I'm able to stream for you tomorrow, fantastic. But if not, looking forward to chatting with you in whoever's live streams we're following. So take care, stay safe, and bye for now.
When the bass hit your face, you be like